right, so we're just doing one stream today, Tony. So we're trying to give you guys diversity in the streaming, and as we've been telling you guys, who's got somebody asking a question here? No. So we just try to give you guys, as we continue to grow, we want to give you guys, diversity in the streams. So you'll see small caps, large caps, all that good stuff. So Dan will be in the day trade room, but the stream today will be on large caps. And guys, as we show you guys this stuff, these patterns are they're the same. They're the same whether you're doing John. They're the same whether you're trading large caps, small caps, medium cap stocks, doesn't matter. You still need to find patterns, right? Patterns. Very, very important. So, futures right here. Look at right here, right? So it's kind of, maybe even doing another, may have to extend the triangle at some point. But right now it's showing possible tweezer tops. So we got to see what forms here. So you can see that 2900-ish area. Very important. Support area. So we'll see if it holds or if it's going to continue up. Gotta watch and see. You'll see that doji candle is a little bit of a fake out. This is a possible evening star, and then price still went up. So again, it's overextended. Don't be surprised if it pulls back. Gotta watch and see. So again, we're just going to look at higher float or higher price stocks today. I'm going to go to my large caps. So as you guys will see over in here, I just have pretty much a lot of the big name stocks over here. I might even change it up a little bit as well when the market opens. Maybe go to my regular swing trade scanner, but kind of basically the ones that are just the popular stocks. We're going to look at these, right? So let's take a look at what we have for the swing trade watch list for today, and take a look at 3M. So 3M has had several green days, so we got to be careful of that. But you can see some resistance right up around that 212 area, and you can see there's a gap between 212, 13-ish area to 214, 41. So we're gonna watch right here and see if this wants to go up and possibly go into the gap. You can see kind of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder-ish, so possible inverse head and shoulders. So we'll see, and we'll keep an eye on it. Guys, anytime, always check our live stream link each morning for when we go live. So I'm doing live on YouTube right now, and then a couple minutes before we're ended, I'll change the link, make it private for members. So right now I'm live streaming the pre-market, and then we'll switch it over after. All right, so 3M. There's no sound in Zoom. If you got to probably log out and log back in. Everybody else can hear me in Zoom, right? Okay, cool. So watch for this one, kind of an inverse head and shoulders-ish. You can see a gap above. So we're going to keep an eye on this one, see if this one can move up, get above that 210.97-ish area, and continue up. You can see some resistance around that 212 and then up in the gap. So we're going to keep an eye on 3M. MMM. All right, so AA. So this one kind of has a double bottom-ish, right? Kind of a bottom here, bottom here. It's an ish because it's not perfect. Again, many of these patterns are not. You can see a gap at 46.39 up here to that 47.52. Price you can see right at that middle of this, kind of in the middle of that double bottom. So we'll see if this continues. You got to be careful of that kind of high wave-ish candle right here. See if this will go up and get above that 45, 65-ish area. So you can see kind of a cup and handle-ish. So we're going to keep an eye on AA as well. And let's take a look at CRC. CRC has kind of another inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder head, right shoulder. You can see kind of a neckline going right across at 39.50. Possibly doing an ascending triangle on a 5-minute as well. So this one's one to keep an eye on. You can see that 4116-ish area extends kind of that neckline up here for some resistance. So I do like the pattern on this one right here on CRC. So the other thing we got to look at, so again, there's so many things when you're doing swing trading. If you're doing options, there's so many different things you can do. You can buy calls, puts, spreads. So when we start looking at these types of trading, again, we're not stock pumpers. We're not calling out trades. At some point along the line, we might show you guys day trading options, stuff like that. So at that point, maybe down the road, if we do that, we're not stock pumping at that point. So we may, as you can see, open interest. If we were to take a day trade, let's say on CRC, it's less likely we're going to pump the stock buying an option, showing options contracts compared to like if we were getting in on dries or tops or like a small cap stock. If we get in on something like that, then we'd be basically stock pumpers, right? So we're not trying to do that. So that's why we're calling out support and resistance, showing you stuff real time. But as we go with the larger caps, down the road, we might start showing you day trading options and stuff like that. And if you did follow us into a position, again, it's a lot less likely with options and, higher open interest and bigger stocks. Again, the intention isn't to pump up a stock, right? Or to pump it. So what I'm saying that, or what that leads me to, is when we put stuff on the swing trade watch list and these higher cap stocks, we're looking for higher open interest. So like ideally at minimum 1,000 open interest, but a lot, you can see right here 5, 6, 3,000, 3,500. You can see there's a lot more on the open interest side, on the call side, than on the put side over in here. So again, we're looking for higher open interest in a tight bid ask spread. 10 cents is very nice. 20 is like borderline. So, less than 15 cents, 10 cents, pretty good. So this is what we're trying to look at. We're kind of looking at the overall bigger picture. So, that's what we try to do when we put a swing trade watch list. We don't like to put something on that might look like it's going to break out, and it might be a $50 or $60 stock, but, 10 open interest and nobody has any contracts. Again, the majority of people don't have, $25,000 plus brokerage accounts. Many people have a lot less, so we try to give you guys stocks that you can trade. So that's just kind of the psychology that we're looking at when we show you guys put stuff on for a swing trade watch list. So you can see over in here, again, looking at these larger caps, we're not going to be pumping a Cisco or a Disney or a Coca-Cola, right? I mean, there's the huge stocks. So again, we're just going to look today, and we're just going to look at the larger cap side of things. I have my large cap scanner over here. All I did is just went into Thinkorswim, and I just went to the Dow, right? I just went to Google, typed in Dow, pulled up all the higher price names, and then I threw in some other ones like Netflix and Google and Facebook and I think Target, some other ones. So it just kind of has some bigger names. And basically, we're going to treat this just like we would, a Trade Ideas low float scanner, or just look at these as like whatever's moving, we're going to pull up and do the same thing. We're going to look at patterns. We're going to map out support and resistance and do the same exact thing. So that's what I'm looking right now for the morning. I'm going to split my screen right now, and I'm going to look at the two I'm going to look at more immediately are CRC and So kind of that ascending flat triangle, flat top kind of. And MMM, 3 M's. The 3 Utes, the 2 Utes, the 3 M's. Right, MMM. So we'll see, we'll move this one down here. And yeah. So we'll gotta watch and see. If it's a pullback day today, then we might look on the other side, looking at the put side of things. So we'll watch. We'll see if these break. We'll see what the market does today. So yeah, so that's that. So we're going to look at higher cap stocks, focusing on swing trades. If you're listening today, we will be in the swing trade room, which is right up over in here. Just log into your account right here. Go right up to swing trade room. Oh, that's interesting. Who? Okay, yeah. Did we do it? Yep, swing trade room right here. And just go right in there under swing trade room. And that's where we'll be this morning. We've changed our website so many times I forget. So, all right, guys, if you're watching on YouTube, if you're a freebie, it's time to pay up. You ain't getting in for free. I'm joking, but I'm also being serious. Technically, you're not getting it free. But you do have to pay up, and I'm just trying to be silly. So pay up. Come and join us. We are now doing, right here, a free trial. We just got this set up yesterday with our techie people. You can get a 14-day trial. So now there's no excuses, guys. You want to try us out for 14 days. If you don't like us, cancel, right? We speak for ourselves, or it speaks for ourselves, or whatever the heck you want to say. And there we go. So I'm going to end this stream. Guys that want to watch it on YouTube, give me a couple minutes, and I'm going to update it. See you guys in a few minutes.